All right, y'all. I'm kind of annoyed right now, but I want to show y'all my latest upgrade, which is this right here. As you can see, I put this on. I don't know how steady it's gonna be, but I like the look. It complements that. And I'm going to return something back to UPS, which is this. I basically ordered some rain guards and I put it on, and I don't like how it looks, so we're going to ship this back to return it, because I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of annoyed right now. I can't show the area too much because obviously this is where I live, but I'm about to break down to y'all why I'm so goddamn annoyed today. But it's just one of them days, and I'm trying to be, appreciative for life, etc. So I'm gonna try to be on a calmer side of things. But I'm gonna explain to y'all basically why I'm upset once I get off the main areas of my street and I get closer to where I need to drop this off at. So let me, So basically, long story short, first and foremost, as y'all may could tell from previous videos, Shakira left me last night. Her flight didn't take off till close to midnight. I'm trying to wait up, make sure that she gets home in a timely manner, in an appropriate manner, where, it's a lot going on with these flights nowadays, y'all. So, my heart was just saying, wait, make sure I wait up, make sure she gets home properly, safely, whatever the case may be. She gets home around 1-ish. I just started to fall asleep. If anybody know anything about me, especially if you know me for a long time, once I'm woken up, it's kind of hard for me to go straight back to sleep. So that was one of those situations where I was woken up when she called me. I let her know, like, hey, man, I got work in the morning. I'm going back to sleep. And that I did. The problem with that was I have work at 6 a.m., which meant I had to wake up at 5 a.m. I'm not complaining too much when it comes to that, but I had to do my other job, which I can't tell y'all too much about that. But my other job allows me to call out if I feel like I needed to. Because I was supposed to work my other job as well, which is the same job that I did from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. Then I was going to do my other job from 10:30 a.m. till 2 a.m. Then I was supposed to do my other job from 2 a.m. to 11 p.m. Yes, it was going to be a crazy day. In the midst of all that, I said, you know what? I'm going to decide that I'm going to call out of the 10:30 a.m. to 2 p.m. and just make sure I'm available for the 2 to 11. Well, guess what happens? I proceed to go to work from 2 to 11 after I wake up from my nap. And guess what? I don't even work today. So I said, you know what? It's a blessing in disguise. Let me go home. I can work on my car and put my car items on. So that's what I proceeded to go do. I first started off with trying to do the vinyl cover over the chrome delete on the side of the windows. I knew it was hard, but god damn, that is the hardest shit I've ever done in my life. I tried to do it in the steering wheel before. I told y'all about that. Didn't work out in my favor. I tried to do it with this. It didn't work out in my favor. I'm supposed to be able to drop off. Maybe I have to go to the other UPS. Yeah, probably do. I'm going to just go to the other one. But I'm supposed to be able to do the vinyl. I can do it. It was coming out decently, but not the way that I wanted it to. I'm very particular, man. Listen, I have bad OCD, and I see somebody right there that did a chrome delete. That dude did a chrome delete on his Infinity. I have to figure out somebody who does chrome delete. So whoever does chrome delete, I'm gonna see if they can do my steering wheel as well as with the windows. So I gotta figure that out. So that started pissing me off today. So that was the first thing. Then I proceeded to put on these rain guards because I was like, I really wanted to put them on. Didn't like the way that they look. It didn't match because I have this glossy black look on the side of my car. Everything is glossy on the outside of my car. I did not like the way that looked. It looked very cheesy. It didn't flow with the vehicle well. So I decided to take that off. which leads to my next thing. I have to do a work training for my second job, which I told y'all was the 10:30 to 2 o'clock thing. The training is due tomorrow. I'm doing the training. Everything is going well. I exit out by accident because, sometimes on the phone that happens. Now, all of a sudden, I can't get back into the same area of the training where I was working on the training. That's pissing me off. Listen, everything is just getting under my skin today. It's just one of those days. I want to get a car wash for the car because obviously the car looks rough. It's been looking rough. I got poop all over it. But it just doesn't make sense to get a car wash for 2 days. Proceed to get a car wash for 2 days because, it's going to rain freaking Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. So that made me mad. I put on these little side skirt things, but everything is just not going according to plan. Needless to say, I said, you know what? I'm not going to try to let this bother me too much. I went on Amazon, decided that I'm going to return the rain guards, probably do the rain guards later in the future. I want to start focusing on the other stuff, man. I was trying to do these little small things, but things aren't looking the way that I need them to look. And I know you got to start small, but I feel like the next thing that I need to buy is the rear diffuser with the third brake light. I need to bring in all this gloss texture, and I need to bring it all in together because it's just not flowing the way that I need it to flow for me to feel comfortable. Like, I need comfortability when it comes to these things for the car, and it's just not flowing. I feel like it's because I'm trying to add all these little tedious things. I need to start focusing on the things that matter and that'll make the car flow together. So me getting the rear diffuser, I'm going to get the rear diffuser next, and then I'm going to take off the Camry logo on the back, and I'm going to put this black Japanese Camry logo that I want to put on it. I'm going to add that on there as well. So I'm going to be badge deleting, which I just spent money on the black one. But you remember the black on the back is chrome. It's on there. I'm not going to be able to return that because, the adhesive on it. I don't know. I might have to look that up and see if I can return that as well. Because I might return that too. Because that, it didn't make sense. I got it and I thought that I would like it. But now I'm going for a different look. Basically, what I think I'm going to do is, and what I decided that I feel like I'm going to do, and it's freaking hella traffic, I think I'm going to black out the front logo so it has no front logo at all, or maybe smoke it or something, because there's no front logo that matches the back logo that I want. The Japanese black logo that's on the back that will eventually be on the back of my car, for some odd reason, they don't have it for the front. And it's pissing me off because I want a black look. And they don't have it. So I'm guessing I just black out. I've seen people just black out the front logo and they just have like a black glossy circle in the front, because I'm guessing they have the same problem with me where they wanted the black logo on the back, but they don't have one for the front. So that's one of the problems. It's just a lot of stuff that's going on when it comes to this car shit. Like the steering wheel, I don't like the chrome on the inside of the car. I have chrome everywhere in the inside of the car. I want to get the carbon fiber steering wheel. It's very, very expensive. Things are it's just one of those days, man. So tomorrow, I'm trying to have a better day. So I'm trying to be grateful. I'm still breathing. I'm still alive. I'm able to return these rain guards, which is very, very great. I'm happy. I'm grateful for that. But I'm just irritated about some things. I feel like a car wash will calm me down a little bit because my car is just looking horrendous right now. But like I told y'all, it just doesn't make a lot of sense to do that. It's 5:17 right now. A lot of the car washes place close at, I believe, 6. I will have to get money out the bank, zoom over there, get that. It just doesn't make sense for a day, pretty much. I'll have a car wash for a day, and then my car will be filthy again. I don't know, man. I'm just in one of those moods. It's just one of those days. Everything was just not flowing the way it needed to flow. I emailed my second job. I told them about my situation. They told me that in the thing to call a number. I called the number. The number wasn't working. It kept telling me that there's no line connected to the number that you're calling. So I had that complication. It just today's not my day. So I just said, you know what? Try to make the best out of today and at least try to go return these rain guards that I'm not going to use. Find somebody that I can have to do the chrome delete on the side of my car because I'm very, very, very frustrated with that chrome. Once the money hits in my account with the situation for the rain guards, I'll go buy something else. I don't know, yo. Listen, the car stuff, it's not easy. It's not, especially when you're trying to do a lot of the stuff yourself to save money. But I gotta find somebody who does vinyl wrap. And I know somebody's probably out there that does really, really good. Maybe who's even watching this, but you're not in my area. But yeah, man, it's just one of those annoying, tedious days. So hopefully everything goes smooth when I go here to try to return this item, which is the rain guards. We'll see how that goes because I got to show a QR code, so I'm going to have to turn off the camera for a quick second. But it's just one of those annoying days, man. Like, everything that was going right ended up going wrong. I think it was my mistakes, too. Like, also me supposed to be thinking I was going to work. It was like a whole bunch of mishaps. A lot was going on. Like, obviously, if my girlfriend was still here, I was not going to go to work because why would I work all day long while she's still here? It doesn't make sense. I would still work. It just would be during the day. And then my second shift, I wouldn't work it. But then it was all over the place. Look at the Lexus right here. Yeah, just one of them freaking days, bro. But we're slowly approaching the UPS store, which is right here. Part of me still wants to get this car wash low key. But lady, all right, bring my ID in with me. Let's go grab this out the trunk, make sure I don't leave my address.